up some tires. I found a brand new project that I'm excited to share with everybody, but the tires on it are all flat. So took the E34 Touring grocery getter so that I can pick up the tires and then show up to this next sale, make it a seamless sale. I just want to be able to show up there and put some tires on the car and leave with it. Make a quick offer and leave with the car. So on my way to get the tires, tomorrow I'll be picking up the car. Excited to share with you the project. So I just picked up the tires right now, threw them up in the back of the wagon. I don't know if you can see on the net, but they're kind of sticking out back there. They barely fit all 4 tires. So right now I'll be heading back home. Tomorrow I pick up the next project, and stay tuned. Alright, so I'm cruising back home right now. Got the tow truck following me. You can kind of see it in the rear window, red tow truck. So excited to show you guys the new project and to get some interesting stuff done on it. Been sitting in Texas for a long time, so I want to demonstrate. It hasn't been driven since 2005, and when you remove the emblem, it's been sitting on the side of an elderly person's house. This is what you get. It's about a 1/4 inch of dirt. It's piled up over the years. So we got a lot of work on this baby.
What's up, guys? So we got the 528e here. We are still going to be working on the orange BMW. We're going to put a wide body kit on that. We're going to attempt to. It's going to be our first time welding, so you'll get some good laughs out of it. Aside from that, we picked this sucker up and we are excited to work on it. It is a 1983 528e. I know Lawrence is particularly excited to work on this one.
Yes, sir.
1983 has some sentimental value to him because that's the year he was born. Aside from that, I mean, we are excited to work on this car. We will be putting the bottle cap rims probably back on it. For now, we had to replace these. And again, we'll be working on the orange Beamer going forward. But we wanted to show you this new project. We have a lot of stuff that we got to do on it. So we're going to start off first of all with the Continental timing belt, of course. Aside from that, it's going to need spark plugs, cap and rotor, all the spark plug wires, all the vacuum hoses, intake boots, fuel lines, not only the ones in the engine compartment, but the fuel lines to the cold start valve and even the rear gas tank. It hasn't been used since 2005. Because of that, we're going to have to inspect the gas tank. There shouldn't be any rust, of course. I'm hoping that the gas tank was emptied. We are here in Texas, so this is a rust-free car. You really don't see any rust on any of the Beamers here, which is why I love them. Aside from that, I mean, of course, all the air filter, the fuel filter. We're going to change the oil, even though I will state that the oil was clean as hell. The cleanest I've ever seen. Yeah, will you pull that oil stick out? I mean, it is just, I don't know if the video will show justice, but that is like, it is just beautiful. I mean, so, and we're gonna have to inspect for any type of oil leaks. Of course, we don't see anything. There was no leaks when I looked under the car, but after we change the oil, we'll be doing that. And then inspect the master cylinder and the connections for leaks. Test the alternator. So we have to go get a little cheap Harbor Freight voltage meter, and we're going to make sure that the output, I think it's between 13.7 and 14.8 voltage. So we'll be trying to hit that. And then also test the shaft for wobble and test the battery for proper voltage. That should be around 12.6 to 8 volts. And then we're going to check all the coolant hoses, the water pump, the radiator, which we'll try to drain and flush, and with the engine block drained and removed. A lot of other stuff. Inspecting and replacing the T-stat if we need to. Cleaning the idle air. That's one thing we're going to have to do right away. I don't know if it's going to be similar to the E34, but the idle control valve, it's somewhere. I don't even see where the idle control valve is on this car, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, it should be somewhere. I don't know if it's similar to like the E34. Aside from that, we'll be getting the engine temperature sensors and the purge values, and then adjust all the valves. And but the timing belt, that's going to be the first thing, and we'll get the Continental belt, of course. And so this is going to be a fun project. We got to get a new battery for this sucker. We picked it up here in Texas. It's been sitting on the side of someone's house since about, they say, I mean, it hasn't driven since 2005, so it's just been sitting there. But we've already cleaned the car up really good. It's looking pretty sexy in here.
It smells nice.
Smells like leather. So, you gotta subscribe to see what we're gonna do to this. And you don't want to miss the wide body kit that we're putting on the orange Beamer. That shit's gonna be pretty sick. So stay tuned, click like if you like the video, subscribe so you could see more, and I guarantee you're gonna see this on the road in the next month.